Let's be real. Parenting is an emotional roller coaster, right? You've got these incredible highs and then some really, really tough lows. But what if there was a way to get smarter with our feelings? Not just for us, but for our kids too. Okay, so we're going to dive into this idea of emotional intelligence and how it can totally change the game for parents, creating this amazing ripple effect in our families.
I mean, that pretty much hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? There's no perfect manual for this job. The learning curve is basically vertical, and it brings up all these big, messy feelings for everybody. The stress is absolutely real, and it's something we're all trying to figure out every single day. And that's exactly what we're talking about today. See, emotional intelligence, it isn't some fuzzy, abstract idea. It's a real, practical skill that you can actually learn. It's all about being smarter with our emotions, and honestly, it might just be the most important tool we have to not just survive parenting, but to actually thrive. So where do you even start? Well, it's not about jumping in to try and fix our kids' emotions. Nope. The very first step, the place where the first ripple begins, is by looking inward. Before we can ever hope to guide our children, we have to get a handle on our own emotional world first. You know, what's so cool about this definition is that it's really a two-part deal. First, it's about knowing yourself, what makes you tick, what your triggers are. And then, once you have that self-awareness, you can use it to really see and respond to the feelings of the people around you, especially your kids. It's this powerful mix of looking in and reaching out. Let's break this down real quick. Think of these 5 things as the building blocks. It all kicks off with self-awareness. That's just noticing, hey, I'm feeling really frustrated right now. Then comes self-regulation, choosing not to snap. Motivation is what keeps you trying. Empathy is what helps you see it from your kid's point of view. And it all leads to better social skills, which at the end of the day just means a stronger, healthier relationship. And here it is. This is the big payoff for all that internal work. When we know ourselves and can manage our reactions, we create this amazing sense of emotional safety at home. It's a space where our kids feel like it's okay to be vulnerable, to show us their biggest, scariest feelings, because they know we're going to meet them with understanding, not with judgment. Okay, so we've looked in the mirror. Now let's see how that personal work starts to ripple outward. This inner shift creates the first big ripple. It actually directly makes us better and more effective parents. It kind of gives us parenting superpowers. And get this isn't just a nice-to-have idea. The research totally backs it up. One study actually found that a parent's emotional intelligence accounts for 15% of their overall competence as a parent. Now, 15% might not sound like a huge number, but in the world of psychology, trust me, that is a massive piece of the puzzle. It shows a super strong, direct link between our emotional skills and how good we are at this parenting thing. And you can really see this play out in how people parent. Having a higher EI is almost always linked to that authoritative style on the right. Now, this isn't about letting kids run wild. It's about having clear, firm limits, but balancing that authority with real warmth and empathy. It's the difference between just demanding they obey versus working together, all because the child actually feels heard and understood. All right, so that brings us to the second ripple. When we parent this way, with skill and empathy, what happens to our kids? This is where you see those long-term benefits really start to take hold, helping them grow in some really deep and important ways. I mean, just look at this list. Emotionally intelligent parenting helps raise kids who have more self-confidence, who are more creative, and who are way more resilient when life gets hard. They end up having better friendships, and, so importantly, they build these lasting, trusting bonds with their family. We're not just dealing with today's tantrum, we're building the foundation for their whole life. I just love this quote. It gets right to the heart of everything we're talking about. Empathy is the engine that makes all this work. When we show it, we're teaching our kids how to truly connect with other people, how to find that shared human feeling in someone else. So let's pull this all together. What we're doing here isn't just about making the day-to-day a little easier. It's so much bigger than that. It's about the legacy we're building, the lifelong connection we're creating through our own emotional growth. And there it is, the ripple effect, laid out plain and simple. It all starts with you, your self-awareness. That awareness creates a safe haven in your home, and inside that safe place, your child grows resilience and confidence. And that resilient person, they go out and build a better future. It's just this beautiful, powerful chain reaction. So, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with one final thought. This doesn't have to be some giant, overwhelming change. Just think about this.
What's one small emotional response? Maybe it's patience when you're stuck in traffic, or staying calm when someone spills something. Just one thing you can intentionally model for your child this week. Because that little moment, that's where the ripple begins.